Hey everybody, this is Boston Red Sox beat reporter Christopher Smith of MassLive.com here on a Thursday morning. Hope everybody's doing well. Hope your hot stove season's going well. Obviously, there's been some activity with the Red Sox so far, them acquiring Craig Kimbrell from the San Diego Padres, and obviously there's been a lot of Zach Greinke and David Price and Jordan Zimmerman and Johnny Cueto talk throughout Boston here so far. So hope you're all enjoying that. But today I want to take you on a quick tour of Marlins Park in Miami. I was fortunate enough to get to cover the Red Sox down in Miami this year in August, and there's obviously a lot of cool features at this ballpark in Miami, so I thought I'd share some of the videos and some of the photos that I took when I was down there with you guys today on the website. So the first thing that I'm gonna show you is the fish tank that's behind home plate. Yes, that is correct. You heard me say that correctly. They have a fish tank behind home plate. You obviously would not see one of these at Fenway. You do not have one of these at Fenway, but this is definitely one of the cool features. And there's also a Ray tank in Tropicana Field with the Tampa Bay Rays in Tampa Bay. So this is not the only fish tank in Major League Baseball, but pretty cool. As you see, I zoom in so you can see some of the fishes, and then I zoom around so you can see some of the ballpark. Okay, this is a photo from the press box. So this is the view. Many cool press box views throughout Major League Baseball, as you can see. This is another photo from the press box. This is right from the first row of the press box, where that previous photo was from the third row of the press box. Actually, one of the better press boxes in baseball to watch a game is from talking about Tropicana Field, is actually from Tropicana Field in Tampa Bay. I know everybody thinks it's one of the lousiest ballparks in Major League Baseball, and it probably is, but it actually has a very spacious press box, and the view that the writers get from home plate is very, very good. So that's actually one of the better press boxes to cover a game from. Here's actually some photos that you can see when you go inside the press box. Here's Josh Beckett, who obviously won a World Series with the then Florida Marlins, now they're the Miami Marlins, him on a Sports Illustrated cover. And then you get your Hanley Ramirez, the Mr. Hanley Ramirez, Mr. Controversial with the Boston Red Sox right now. Should they trade him? Should they hang on to him? A lot of talk about Hanley Ramirez this offseason. Well, there's a few photos that you'll find of him in Miami. Obviously, he was traded from the Red Sox to the Miami Marlins, or then the Florida Marlins. Here's another photo of him for Josh Beckett. Here's the team store. This is one of the cool things that I've found when you're traveling around into some of the smaller market ball clubs. You see a lot of these team stores have sections, small sections where they sell the opposing team's apparel. Obviously, you not see this on the team store on Yawkey Way, but when you have a team in Florida where there's going to be a lot of Red Sox fans that come in, then it's worth putting some Red Sox gear in there along with the Miami Marlins apparel in the official team store there in Miami. Here's just some quick photos that I took throughout the ballpark. As you can see, the dome. Some players running out on the field, warming up before one of the games. Here's their mascot mobile. I don't know if that's the official title for it, but I think their mascot's name is Billy or Buddy, Buddy the mascot, something like that. Billy the mascot, but he rides around in that. I actually saw that on when I was making my way down to the clubhouse one day after the game to interview some players. So there you go. And then one of the best features of the ballpark is the Bobblehead Museum. You've probably heard of it before. Everybody loves the bobbleheads, and you will see plenty of cool bobbleheads if you go to Miami. As you can see through this video that I'll show you here of these bobbleheads, they're bobbling quite well. You can see my reflection in there. I have a nice orange and blue shirt on. And there's some, I mean, they've got them all in there. There's some bobbleheads of mascots. There's some bobbleheads of older players that are retired, Hall of Famers, players that are in the league now. Some pretty cool ones in there. So, yeah, it's a pretty cool museum there. All right, well, that's your tour of Marlins Park. I'm going to be posting some of these videos from different parks, some of the features, some of the cool things from different parks throughout the off season. So there's your number one. There's your first video, and I'll check back with you guys soon. Hope you have a good Thursday.